Hello, today I'd like to show you Nature Lady. It's a hardcover, and let me get my ruler here. She is about 6 3/4 wide, or 17.5 centimeters, and she is about 8 inches tall, or 20.5 centimeters, and her spine is about almost 2.5. That's 5.5 centimeters. She's a hardcover. I repurposed, what was this book anyways? I repurposed, I guess it was like an album or scrapbook. So it was only half as thick as it is now. I added some chipboard and to make it even thicker as well. It has a vintage button, the back, some beads that match the theme, the cover, and I've got brads holding on some, I guess it's cardstock, with a picture that I just fell in love with, this black and white picture. This dress, oh my goodness, it's definitely a nature lady's dress. There's flowers on it, and she's standing in front of, looks like a tree there. There's a vintage key here, and tea-dyed ribbon, and I've put on some bits here of, I don't know if that's crochet, I think that's machine made. Added some bling to it. The back left plain. Almost looks like a, things stick to this. It looks like a, it's very soft feeling, smooth, but a little bit rough as well. Looks like somebody has made this cover with paper, and almost homemade looking paper too. Newspaper bits in there. I thought it was a perfect cover to go with this picture and to go with the nature theme. So the first signature, we have a little brooch here that's removable. Thought it went well with the rest of this page. It's a vintage postcard here that I thought went nice with the picture on the front, and the nature theme as well. And this tag here is made using a picture from an art book. So this book is Nature Lady book, and definitely has some ladies in it too. Lovely ladies in gowns, because you know you can be a nature lover and still love lovely dresses. Although I'm a nature lover, I have a lovely dress in my closet and I haven't worn it yet, and I've had it in the closet for, oh my goodness, I think I've had it for maybe 15 years. It's really beautiful, but I just haven't had a special occasion to wear it for, because it's just too pretty to wear just to ordinary things. So Bobby, it might just stay there and my daughter might use it one day, who knows. This here I made using a business envelope and added some bits and pieces from my scrap box. And this picture was from an envelope that I had dyed, tea-dyed. A little bit of lace there and a little flower and a vintage button. And I sewed it together with some crochet thread. I like this color, but I went with it. And there's some pages and spots for tucking things. This was an interesting little thing that I found at a thrift store. Put 3 pieces of dyed paper together, and then you punch it, and it literally takes a piece from each paper and then it weaves it, I got a cat hair on my hand, weaves it in through itself. And I just put that there for good measure. Oh, I thought that was interesting. Interesting contraption. I've never seen one before. And in this pocket we also have a tag, very nature loving tag, a little cherish charm on there, writing space on the back. Yeah, on this one too, I left writing space on the back too. All my journals are heavily focused on space for writing and for tucking treasures into. This is fabric sample that I used to create a page. And then on the other side, I've put on a little top tuck with some, looks like, what is this stuff called? Really thin, kind of shiny stuff. And a vintage button and some tea-dyed paper to write on. And this is from, I think it's a gift book, or is it a diary? I think, yeah, on the next page there's writing space. Yeah, I guess it's like a diary. I love the pictures in that book. It'll be sad when it's all used up. I think it might be one of the ones where I found another copy of it too, so I'll be able to use the next book too. And this here is from, this is also from a vintage book. I love the black and whites. I thought they went nice with the cover. This is from a gift book. And here's some tea-dyed paper to write on. Lace on the edge there. Some Queen Anne's lace from the garden. And journal card. And ledger here. Some ribbon woven through the holes. Here's a tag for writing on the back. These are papers that I've dyed using coffee. Here's a journal card made of an index card, and I've put on some of that same stuff. I can't remember what it's called. And is it tulle? Anyways, and some really old book page there. And a sticker. This is from Edith Holden. There's a little full envelope for journaling. A little cluster on it. Here's a journal tag here, a little cluster here with some lace and an old book page and a fussy cut or a die cut that I've inked up. Journal card made from a greeting card. I've added some fabric sample and a button. Looks like it might be a vintage button. Here's a postcard that I thought went well with this book. It's from Reader's Digest, I think. No, Harlequin. I love these little nature drawings. A couple of pockets here with just some tea-dyed paper to write on. Some tea-dyed paper there. It's another lovely picture from that diary book. And the other side of that fabric sample. It might even be vintage because it got passed down to me by somebody who had had it for a while too. Whole box of stuff. And we've got a flat back pearl there because that's where the hole was for where the sample was held into the book that it was in. Journal card here, and there's space to tuck something behind there too. And 3 little tags here to write on, made from an index card. And second signature tag from the, what do you call that? The art book. Love the colors in that picture. That's why I put those ones there to go with it. This blank on the back for writing. Another sweet picture from that diary book. Writing space on the back. And here's just a little a little spot to write in. An old paper clip. And on this side, older paper clip. Well, I guess I caught it on this lace here. There we go. And inside we've got writing space and a tuck spot under here, and I believe that's a vintage button. There's some book page from a sweet vintage bird book. Here we have a postcard. It's also from Harlequin. The colors go perfect with this journal. Some tea-dyed paper for writing on. Goes with some, I think this is coffee dyed that I did with some stencils my daughter gave me. And there's a tag made from an address book. A little cluster I did with a die cut, some old book page, and a little bit of lace. Oh yeah, this definitely goes with this book too. It's a postcard, and this one is from, that one's from Reader's Digest. Oh, this is my favorite doily that I have for doing the coffee dyeing. It's light enough though you can still write on it. Some more Edith Holden. And here, put in a little vintage, not sure what year this would be, Helen Steiner Rice card, which has tons of journaling space. I made this here from an envelope, so we've got writing space and also places to tuck things. And that is done with a napkin and stamping on a tea-dyed envelope. Another postcard that looks like, what, Reader's Digest? Nope. It's from Moscow. That looks like it's, you know, the person who does all the wonderful paintings, Monet. That looks like it's probably, yeah. And there's another vintage bird book picture. And here I made a little corner tuck and put a sweet little quote there from a book. And here's a little journaling booklet there that I made. And then this opens up, and it opens up again. So there's lots and lots of journaling space. And this pulls out so you can journal behind it and on both sides of this as well. And here is a tag and journal on the back. And also a journal on both sides of that. And I glued some lace onto this faux library card pocket. Here we've got a tuck spot with some tea-dyed writing paper. Oh, another lovely one from that book. A different fabric sample. The end of the second signature, and there's a pocket here for journaling card, and there. And here I turned this little tally booklet into a journaling spot as well. And here's the last of the ladies, I think. And journaling on the back. That's also from that art book. And here's another fabric sample. I used 3 similar ones. Oh, another lovely picture from that book. Here we've got some mushrooms. You can see both sides of that, and then writing space behind it. This is an altered paper clip made into a little booklet for writing. And on this side, it's holding a little bit of writing space from a vintage address book. This is also from my gift book. And this is a greeting card from Renoir painting, and it's been tea-dyed and ready to write in. Oh, so there was another lady in here. And Oh, that's sweet. And that is, what is that? From the museum in Paris. Anyways, a washerwoman doing their laundry. Oh, I'm so glad we have a regular way to do washing now, just with a washing machine. I used to use a Ringer washing machine in my grandmother's basement suite when I lived there. Yeah, it takes a lot longer to do your laundry. The Ringer washing machine. And there's a writing space there. Tea-dyed card. Another lady. Oh, I really didn't remember what was in here. Yeah, I finished this a few days ago, but I've been busy with I had visitors, and then I had one of my cats needed to be taken to the vet a couple of times to find out what's wrong. We found out what's wrong, so we'll be back again to see if the solution works or not that we need to do, because, yeah, poor honey cakes. A moth camouflaged on the bark. I just love the colors of this picture. And I think this is from, what was this from? A card or a book? Don't remember. Some more of my coffee dyed paper. Some writing paper there. Tuck spot there. Honey's so happy to be home. She spent a few hours there yesterday at the vet. She's like, oh, I'm so happy to be home. That's okay. I know what you mean. I'm so happy to have you home too. I really, really missed her. I have 2 cats, but if one's gone, you still miss the other cat just as much. Yeah. Yesterday, Deja was camped out right here while I was crafting. She's like, we need to hang out, keep each other company. And I think, this is a journal card that I made from a greeting card. And this opens up, and you've got tea-dyed note paper there. Plus you can write here, and of course on there. And on there, of course, it pulls out. And there's, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's very faint purple drawing in there of a sketch of flowers that was on the stationery. So it goes nice with the purple on this page. Soothing. And this reminds me of the girl of Limberlost, this moth. There's a tag here for writing on. And I think it opens up too. Yes. Hey, I'm remembering. Boy, you'd think I'd made this a year ago. And there's an index card there, writing space there, tuck spot here, writing space on that handmade paper. When it's really rough, I usually glue some tea-dyed paper on top, but this side's smooth, so you can write on that, and then you can write on that. Vintage wildflower book page. Oh, lovely, lovely pictures on there. And here you've got journal card. You can also put something in there. It's got fabric sample tab on it. Oh yes. Yeah, you can tell what was on my mind when I got to the end of this journal. In fact, here's another one. Yeah. And this is one of those little silk booklets I like to make. I put it at the back because when I was showing my daughter this at the front, she thought it was too much dark thread. And she's right. It looks better with something nice and cheery here. And this goes lovely on this page. So this is a charm from some jewelry, and this is a bit of lace from something that I had cut up. Yeah, I bought something and then from a thrift store to wear, and it's like it looked terrible on me. So I went, okay, I'm going to snip this up. And there's a little tuck spot there and some pages to write on. Yeah, silk. Nice silk samples. I keep finding more of them, so I don't know when I'm going to run out. I'm happy. Keep on showing up. I don't mind. I love them. And on the last page, what's in here? I think it was a postcard that reminded me of the cover. Yes. Vintage postcard. See, it's got a bumpy edge on there. And it goes perfect, I thought, with, yeah, the cover. And on the back, plain. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. It's been a while since I posted. a flip through. Yeah. Sometimes I forget what I'm supposed to say. I get nervous. Yeah. Take care. I'm feeling so relieved that all's well that ends well with my little kitty cat. She's doing okay. And I hope your family's doing okay too. Take care. Bye.